So I am an overapologiser. Like, it's probably not the right term for it, but that's how I say it. So I'll be like one of them. If someone will bump into me, automatically I'll apologise. It just comes out. You know, if I've took too long to reply in a text, it's like I'll apologise, even though I've not done anything wrong. You know, it's just took me a while to reply. You know, I can sit reading for hours and then come to, you know, or like anything else. Sometimes you don't have the energy in that space to reply, and you want to put your energy into it, type of thing. But still, you know, makes it easy. I'll apologise, and that's what I've learned. Like, you know, it's programmed, and it stems from, like, you know, like if you're a kid or, like, you know, growing up or whatever, you know, if you're made to apologise for something you've not done wrong for, or, you know, if you've just apologised to make it easier, you know, there's different factors into why. And I've been doing like little things, and I've started noticing when I've put sorry. You know, sometimes it just comes out. But, like, you know, in a text, I'll see them writing sorry, and I'm like, right, delete that. And, you know, trying to set, like, little, like, tasks on thinking, not doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's going to be harder in person because it's an automatic response for me. So, and it, like, what it does when, you know, you're apologising to someone, but there's nothing to apologise for. You're putting their feelings and their needs before your own. You're invalidating yourself, you know, because you know, there's no need to do it. So, and I was lying in bed before, and, you know, like, my brain just, like, goes onto different things, and there was this guy, and, you know, I've got him on Instagram, and he does, like, all these different teachers, and, you know, he'll do videos about stuff, and he brought out he'd wrote a story about himself. So I read it last night, and I'd messaged him, and I don't know why I'm going into the whole story about this one little thing, you know, just to tell him, like, how it affected me, and, like, you know, it was amazing, blah blah blah. And then there was, like, a question that popped into, because I thought about something else, and it, like, related to something in the book, and then I wanted to ask him a question. And I was thinking about what I'd say to him, and the first thing that went into my head was, like, as if I'm an inconvenience. It was, I'm so sorry, but do you mind if I ask you a question? And I said, and then it was like, I thought to myself, what's that big apology for? Like, what are you so sorry for? You know, and it's just like, and then this idea just came into my head, and, like, you know, I've got to, like, sit there and think, like, well, no, like, you've not done anything wrong. You don't have to apologise. So, yeah. If anyone else is a big mazzy overthinker like I am and an over-apologiser, then I thought this might help. Have a nice day.